Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. A tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away.
Like I cut across the field. I ran through the line to
the dangerous Hill now to return.
Ran to the right around it.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
If I was stayed left, dude, would have definitely got me. On that big brain shit. This fucking speedy character. Go anywhere.
Quick! Back over!
They just get the play off. Now Vick going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Eagle!
Vick on second down. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Hey! 4 down.
A first down throw coming for Vick. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Rod Woodson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
4 down. Check.
Oh my lord.
And some room to maneuver. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, this run defense gets an F so far. They're letting this guy carve them to shreds in the first quarter of play. He's already hit the 100-yard mark.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
4 down. Check. Now let's go. 54's Detroit!
Mayfield to throw it this time. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints add on to their lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. The return man is Hill. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Madden Elite's heading back onto the field.
Hey, let's go!
Funny, he also has him.
Watch 7.
He also has Randy Moss, Rob Gronkowski,
Single.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It got his man complete. 20, 10, and he will have a touchdown. Randy Moss, 74 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, there was no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and that'll make our score 14-7. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up, because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Gun! Here we go!
On third down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
God, you gotta be kidding me.
He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
So possession goes over here on the punt. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again.
Let's go. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. We got 4.
Vic will look to throw on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Demario Davis coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
It's bad enough watching all the highlight reels, watching guys in warm-ups, going up and making these incredible one-handed acrobatic catches. But when it happens right in front of you, when you're defending him, that just makes your day that much longer, and you just wonder, how are we ever going to cover these guys? Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, let's go! Eagle. Quick.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a second down.
300.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out.
Quick! Watch tight end. Tight right. Hey, 4 down.
From the gun, Vic. This is caught, and it's a touchdown. Randy Moss, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Madden Elite's just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Second down, Mayfield. On target over the middle to Hill. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And his pass incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
A second down throw for Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Nice pick. Mike's 56.
So here's Vic following the interception. Throw left side complete to Moss. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First down, Vic. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Damon Harrison breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Michael Strahan in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check. Orange.
Second down, Vic. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
I got him, man. I got him. He's mine.
Third and long for Vick. That's going to be caught. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Michael Vick, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Madden Elites have broken the tie. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard able to drop him for a loss of 4. Gun! Mayfield now on second down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The dangerous Hill now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Madden Elites offense coming back on the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Demario Davis there on the stop. On 3rd and 1, here's Vick. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison, in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They will indeed go for it. Vick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Leopard!
Now a pitch out to Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run.
And no gain. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Nice job there defensively on third down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Hey, here we go now. We got 4 down. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 50.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Gun!
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyreek Hill, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one.
Detroit! Detroit! Tight end right. Now let's go. Hey. 4 down.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. The return man is Hill. The Madden Elite's heading back onto the field.
Let's go. Hey, 52. Check.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, let's go. Double tight. 4 down. Check. 4 down. Motion.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vic. And going deep for Hill. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there.
4 down. Black over.
On 3rd down, Vic. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. It's a touchdown. The 4th.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lose. Just play with them because I'm gonna lose and shit.
again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from Miami. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this next drive in excellent shape right at the 50.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
And the Broncos getting ready to go on 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And his first pass is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver 1st. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Jack 16.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jabal Sheard coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and the Broncos the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. Well, of course, you want to find the end zone, but, you know, you go on the road, you get 3 points. I think you take it.
Yeah, pretty good start to the day for them, don't you think? Right? You go out there, get the 3 points. Now, look, it's not going to silence this crowd, but it might take a little bit of steam out of them right off the top.
Let's go. Black over.
Vic operating on 1st down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Vic on 2nd down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Gronkowski the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Eagle, eagle. Alpha, alpha.
On third down, Vic out of the gun. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That one goes for 24 yards.
Shut down, shut down. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59.
On first and 10, here's Vic. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 59 yards. And the Madden Elites have taken the early lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the...
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Jabal Sheard in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on third down.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And this is caught. He hits more. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Again on second and 10, it's Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Brown, his first catch. It's a first down. And connection number 1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call him.
I wonder what they would call him now.
More muscular, more successful Boney Tony Brown, right?
I'd say you're probably right. He may be all of that. I'll still call him Boney Tony, but Ben Roethlisberger calls him my number 1 target.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Roethlisberger. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And that is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And as a result, possession switches hands. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. First down, Vick. Being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Quick. Eagle.
Second down, Vick. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Vick now from the 50. And Ingram holds it in. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Vick will look to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. He gets away from 1. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Hey, let's go.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Mike, back over.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Every now and then, you hope some volleyball training actually comes into play as a defender. When a ball's tipped in the air, nice play by the defense, got a hand on it, but when it's in the air, it's up for grabs. And too many times in this league, we've seen great plays happen for an offense as a result of a ball tipped in the air. So what you really want to do is be that guy who comes off the back line and spikes it, knocks it to the ground. Don't let him have that opportunity.
He is going to find Hill here. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. From the gun, Vick, eluding the pressure right. He can run, and this will be a touchdown. again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
The veteran Matt Bryant set to rock and roll. And off we go from Cleveland. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. A first down throw coming for Vick. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make this a second down. Here's Michael Vick. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, and that takes us from second to third down.
When you've got guys who can flat out run, sometimes all you say in the huddle is go. They ran the fly route, took the shot downfield, just unable to connect.
On third down, Vick. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. He's at the 30, 10, and he will have a touchdown. Randy Moss, 73 yards. And the Madden Elites have taken the early lead.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Very short kick. This will be now a hit and a loose football. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Sentinels offense here, set to go on a 1st and 10. Now here's Vic. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside the 20. And he's taken down deep in their territory. A huge play there right off the bat. 49 yards. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry. 4th down, ball's at the 1-yard line. Do you go for it, or do you go ahead and kick a field goal? I think because you're going to end up giving a long field even if you don't score, I put my trust in my...
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. David Johnson taking it in from a yard out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. Vic now. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And McCoy loses the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And it's a touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The dangerous Hill now to return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Lion, 300.
So here's Vic following the interception. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Anthony Barr coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. 3rd and long for Vic. And this one is incomplete. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They've just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
Here goes Vic on 4th down. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 51 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half.
And he loses the football a second time. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Everyone's got 4 down.
Vic operating on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
4 down. Alert.
On 2nd down, Vic again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
By 90.
Again, it's Vic. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Stop. 4 down. Shift. Orange. 54's Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Michael Vick with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And he puts it through. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Madden Elite's heading back onto the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that point.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Vic to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Throwing, Vic. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey. Alpha. Show it. Motion.
Vic to the air again. And this is going to be incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
Yep, as a result, knocks it down. Vic readies to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete.
GG.